Well, here's the 2020 Olympic champion, Kuo Hsing-chun. Of course, at the Olympic Games, she came... Was it bronze? Yeah, she took the bronze medal at the Olympics with a 2:35, beaten by Mo Charon from Canada, and of course Lo Shufang, who set the Olympic record. And heading into that competition, she did actually have the world record still in the clean and jerk at 140 kilos. And then that 140 was beaten by Kim Il Gyong at the World Championships just a few months ago at 141. Also, Kuo had the world record snatch at 110, and that was beaten by Kim Il Gyong. So Kim has only technically surpassed Kuo's bests by a kilo here. And also, when Kuo was a 58 was the old category, wasn't it? She did 142. So she still hit a more impressive clean and jerk than anyone else in this field. It was just, it was a long time ago, and that 142 was...
And speaking about the sport longevity, let's say that Kuo participated in 4 Olympic Games.
4 Olympics.
Yeah, and she was in 2012 6th. Then she got bronze in the Rio in 2016 with quite solid 102 and 129. Then she won in Tokyo in 2021, and then she was bronze, as you said, in Paris. And technically she also participated in the first Youth Olympic Games in 2010 when she won silver.
That's amazing.
Yeah, impressive. On the big stage since 2010. So for 15 years she is on top.
10 world championships she's competed in. Her first a legendary world championships, 2011 in Paris, 2013, 14, 15, 17, 18, 19, 21, 22, 23. And then she took off 24, and probably we'll see her in 25. So she really does go down as a legend. She's won everything. She's won the Asian Championships 5 times, the Summer Universiade a couple times, Asian Games she's won, World Cup she has not won actually. World Championships she's won 5, Olympic Games, as Sergei said, she has won 1. But she's getting a little bit older, times change. She's still probably, going to run away with a silver medal, but at the older age of 31, which is such a disappointing thing to have to say, that 31 counts as getting on in weightlifting, but it does. She's probably fallen a little bit behind Kim Il Gyong.
Speaking about such a caliber or legendary level athletes, I'm as a coach inspired because it took so much effort just to stay at this division. And I remember I was lucky to see her pre-workout and post-workout routine at the World Championship in Saudi Arabia. So smart, so passionate about all details. As in the warm-up, same, and she's super flexible. She pays a lot of attention and nerd in stretching and mobility, and this is why she is still on top. And of course, super smart training approach, technique.
Always writing notes in training.
Yeah.
Always writing notes. And also what's fun to see is that she, and I don't know if the rest of the athletes do it anymore, but certainly she does speed drills in the training hall. She'll get one of those rope ladders out, lay it out, get some cones out, and she'll do some footwork. She'll sprint around the cones, she'll go up and down. So she tries to remain just generally a little bit more athletic, as well as just being, a 200 kilo back squatter.
I remember a nice story when we had a camp at the National Olympic Training Center with Alex Tarakti, and one of coaches...
Which Olympic Training Center? In Ukraine?
In Ukraine, yeah. And one of the national coaches asked me, what is the TRX? Why is that for? Suspension trainer. And then I opened all things gym video when they did a travel to Olympic Training Center where Kuo used to train, and they had a nice video of her transition period. Transition period training, and I said, look, this is Olympic champion, and this is what they do.
Okay, so we're underway. For anyone just joining us, this is the women's 59-kilo A session. It's a 2025 Asian Championships. This is Nicole Heng from Singapore. I mean, this must be the 4th athlete from Singapore that we've seen at this Championships. Coming out in full force. It's a bit shaky, but the nerves are gone. Now it's time to lift. Good start.
Singapore decided to prioritize and start to develop Olympic weightlifting.
We said it yesterday, we'll say it again. That Singapore coach is jacked.
And on style.
Yeah, he's got some big quads. Maybe we'll see him in the 102s or something. Okay, so from the UAE, we have May Al-Madani. So 2 athletes who are going to be coming out a little bit earlier than the others, but because they're lifting similar amounts, they will be able to go back and forth. Give us a bit of a nice competition. I mean, yesterday we saw another fun battle in the women's 59s between 2 athletes from Singapore as well, which definitely makes the earlier portions of these sessions more exciting.
Well, here she is, May Al-Madani, with her 70 kilos opener. And it looks good.
Yeah, this was comfortable. Very comfortable. Yeah, we're definitely seeing some development in a few new areas of the world. The Middle East is definitely one of them. Of course, in more, well, for a while now, Saudi Arabia has been strong. Of course, Qatar, with Miso having won the Olympics, there's quite a few athletes in development at the moment. Bahrain, of course, hosted an amazing World Championships, and they've got a different tactic. They're bringing athletes in from around the world. They're more of a, almost like a talent identification country.
But they built
UAE.
their own school.
Yes, they have as well, and they've built up some pretty strong juniors.
Speaking about UAE, I'm wondering how look their training facility. Is it the same, like all buildings, extremely rich, posh?
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, lots of money.
Yeah, because bodybuilding gym in UAE looks insane.
Yeah, I almost fainted when I was in the UAE training because I was so hot. It was the first time in a workout where, not from, a bar being on my chest or anything, just general heat exhaustion.
Okay.
I went up against the wall and I just slumped down and I lay there for about 20 minutes.
So no air conditioners?
Yeah, there was, and I was still just,
Second attempt.
I was probably jet lagged as well. Second attempt, Nicole Heng. From 70 to
72.
72.
This one is better.
Yeah. She's got long arms, so there's a little bit of wobble in the shoulders, but she's strong. Very big pull.
72 kilos. Overtime of the second attempt, which belongs to May Al-Madani.
And what is nice about Singapore team, I already see this as a tendency. Everybody positive and smiling.
Yeah.
Only good vibes.
Very different to Team Armenia, a few of the European countries. I've even noticed that the new Chinese style with some of the younger coaches is big smiles, very positive. It's a little bit different from the older
generation,
vibes.
yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah. That's example of good sport friendship.
That's really cool.
The clock resumes.
I would have said no.
Speaking about Team Armenia, I remember that someone asked me like, why Simon Martirosyan always look like he wants to kill you.
Because he does.
No, he
No,
is
he
a
doesn't.
very kind
Yeah,
guy.
he's a nice guy.
Very kind guy.
Oh,
Soft catch.
No love.
she can make that.
Yeah.
73.
Now, don't forget to give. Well, she can keep the belt, I suppose. She'll be next out.
杠铃重量73公斤，2号新加坡王林丽。
I think I could see that there was a belt on the floor, so I wonder if it broke, and that's why they're now sharing. It's a good example, though, to
杠铃重量73
check your
5号
kit, because you know Kim Il Gyong is not going to share a belt with Kuo Hsing-chun, so these guys are just being very friendly and nice. But if you're competing for a medal, you're not going to get given a belt.
It's true. It's true.
I don't really recall ever seeing a really important lift or a big athlete come out and a piece of equipment break while they were lifting.
I think on World Champion, I will not remember what World Championship, but definitely it was with Lasha when his
Oh,
knee
his knee
wraps. Yeah.
2017, I
Yeah.
think. Yeah, Anaheim. Yeah, in the jerk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the split jerk, it was like he was standing
everywhere.
and knee wrap was like
Yeah.
rolling out. Hold, hold, hold,
Wow.
hold. Yes.
Amazing. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What's that for? Did she time out or something? I don't see why she
Me either.
didn't get that. He's going over. Stay back. Stay back.
No.
You're not supposed to go over.
Please show us.
Yeah, show us, production team. What are we doing? I didn't see anything about the lift that was bad. She's looking at the
she's
rules.
looking for the reason.
Can you show us?
After 2 weeks review, that is still no
What? Whoa, whoa, whoa.
time already lapsed.
Time had elapsed, I think they said.
Yeah.
75 kilos.
Wow. Wow.
Singapore, Nicole. Hey.
You know, that's something that we could do with as a timer on the screen. I noticed that we don't have one.
新加坡王连丽。
Yeah, not so often.
That's going to be very disappointing. Is you trying to get the challenge card back? You don't get it back.
She did 73 and she did 1 minute, not 2 minutes.
Oh. They only gave her 1 minute?
Yeah, yeah.
She's saying that she...
He said that.
I think he's wrong.
Yeah. Well,
Well, somebody can go back and check that. Obviously, we can't because we're doing this live, but somebody should.
and give us some information.
Yeah.
Third attempt for Singapore.
Wow, that's the one. That's a great lift, 95.
I guess third attempt was the best for Nicole.
成功。
Yeah, it was the nicest.
And even more smiles. Congratulations with the 303 in Snatch.
Number 1, which belongs to Igora Abdullaeva, Uzbekistan.
Igora Abdullaeva.
杠铃重量增加到93公斤。
Uzbekistan.
斯坦尼格拉
I believe this is first female lifter from Uzbekistan on this competition.
Time begins.
So I've realized that I can simply go on the Weightlifting House TV app and just check to see what happened.
Nigora Abdullaeva opens with 93 kilos. Actually, this is her current PR, which she showed us in the December of 2024 at Asian Junior Championship, where she won silver.
I think they didn't give her 2 minutes. That's very nice.
Yeah.
I think she only got 1 minute. Look, she comes off the platform and it's 12:36. She goes to the back and suddenly she has 30 seconds left and it's not even been a minute.
I'm wondering why it happens.
So she comes.
Maybe someone did change, but I don't think so.
Yeah, maybe Nicole stole her clock. Probably.
Natasha Betiop from Indonesia also opens at 93.
Very good.
Oy, oy, oy.
Oh, come on.
Relaxed too early, and this is so common, this 1 second gap between your expectation when you will hear the sound from referees and actually when you hear that, and holding an overhead heavy weight. So here everything was good. And then she stood up and relaxed her shoulder blades, thoracic spine.
So everybody can rest assured that we have the one and only Dan the Tech Man looking into that 70, was it 3? The 73.
He is doing research.
Yeah, he's trying to work it out from Maya Al-Madani. It's like exactly 1.5 minutes after she misses the snatch, she's timed out, so it can't be a 2-minute clock. This is a 1-minute clock, yeah. Wow, they messed up.
Suratwadee Yodsarn from
Yodsarn.
Thailand. From Thailand, 94. Beautiful.
Yeah. And one thing you'll notice, there's almost like a interesting two archetypes of Thai lifters, and one of them is this much taller, slimmer build that she has, and a few others. Hsing-chun Yodsarn has it. There's a 96 whose name I can't remember who has it. They're always the tallest in the session. Very long limbs, but very athletic looking, very lean.
And typical hair cut.
And then you have the shorter, stockier Wirafon Wachuma type of athlete.
That's true. That's true. And then always sitting with the
Blanket. Nice blanket.
Yeah.
Nice happy blanket.
I remember maybe 10 years ago, mostly it was traditional style blanket, and now they use some fun stuff like Hello Kitty.
Yeah.
And it's also nice. Okay, coming back again on the stage after losing her first attempt during the securing the lift and standing up. Natasha.
No love. 94 kilos overtime. Suratwadee, Indonesia.
Oh dear. So we still have Kim Il Gyong, Kuo Hsing-chun, and Quang Thi Tam from Vietnam.
It's in front. It's in front. Yeah.
Yang pertama aja tadi bikin kaget.
Oh, okay. So it was all very illegal. So basically, Maya Al-Madani had 73. Nicole Hang was on 73. They called for 75. The 2-minute clock went to 1 minute.
Yeah?
The coach didn't realize, so it was fair. That's just presumably, this is an assumption, but with there's probably less experience in the coaching team and the athlete team from the UAE, so it's just
And also,
not realizing.
I know why it could happen, because there is no monitor in this corridor,
Right.
and
right.
they just all stayed there,
Mhm.
and no one saw that
No
it
one's
was a
down.
switch.
Okay, Natasya Beteob. Third attempt, do or die. Miss, miss. Let's see.
Come on, Natasha, come on. Unfortunately, in this session, we also will have bombing out.
Yeah.
And this is Indonesia.
Hopefully that's she's the only Indonesian to bomb out today, because
Hey,
we do have Rahmat coming up later.
No, 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 no.
Don't even say it.
Blah, 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 blah.
Kwang Thi Tam will open up now. Her best snatch is 98 kilos.
广西第一次世锦。
Interestingly, she has only ever won one competition, and it was her international debut, the Asian Junior Championships, 2022. She did, though, get a silver medal at the Asian Champs, Senior Champs, 3 years ago also. But the podium has evaded her ever since. Wow.
Solid 95. Just 3 kilos below her best. Opening quite heavy.
2 athletes yet to compete.
锻炼重量95公斤，4号
Kuo Hsing-chun,
台北郭敬纯，第一
Kim Il Gyong.
7号准备。
Yeah, I think Vietnamese lifter is one who planned to be on the podium somewhere at the 3rd place. And she has good chances for that, if she will do. Okay, our Kuo Hsing-chun, legendary, epic, very strong Olympic champion, multiple world record holder, and world champion, and she's in
Easy.
game, easy and beautiful.
Always.
成功。
Easy 95. Just to remind all of you and all of us that her lifetime best is 110 kilos in snatch. It was actually very speculative
It
lift.
was.
Yeah. I guess it was World Universiade when she did 110 snatch.
No, it was, I think it was Asian Championships
Okay, maybe.
2021.
Yeah. And in my opinion, it was press out, and then all community discussed this for a month.
Do you know, I got like I had somebody who got so angry with me that they started posting pictures of me on Instagram and saying, this guy thinks he's better than Kuo Hsing-chun. Like, he says it's a press out. Let's see
tell
him
me.
try and do it.
Tell me, do you think you
It
are
was a
better
press
than
out.
Kuo?
No.
Okay, now we have this official information, and good
Very
lift
nice.
in the second attempt for 96 for Uzbekistan. This was official statement from Weightlifting House and Seb Ostrovich that he is not better than Kuo, and this is
Not yet. Never
Are
say
you
never.
sure?
重量96公斤，1号越南广世新第二次试取。
Floaters, we've been changed.
Beautiful, beautiful
Yeah,
catch.
very nice.
Yeah.
Second attempt.
But yeah, there are a few world records that were definitely on the edge. That was one of them. And you know, even lift like Ilya's 242, probably in some judges, maybe Lash's 267, maybe some judges.
Suratwadee Yodsarn, like this.
94 opener, 97 second attempt.
Yeah, definitely long limbs. But at the same time, very nice extension, beautiful amplitude of the lift, and as a result, good lift.
成功。
Suratwadee, Uzbekistan, Nigora Abdullayev. We've been changed 98 kilos.
And I think Thailand is one of the teams, and this is what I saw with my eyes, especially during the female performance, when they, before heavy snatches, they do like 5-10 kilos more snatch pull, and it could be like Thailand is getting ready, and
Yeah.
coach said go, and they put 10 kilos more that they will approach in snatch and doing heavy snatch pull, and I was like, wow. Well,
Okay, here she is, world record holder in the snatch, clean and jerk and total, the reigning world champion, the relatively undisputed world number one. It is Kim Il Gyong from North Korea. Wow.
super comfortable for her.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely in comparison of her PR 108. This is just it's 82%, yes.
杠铃重量
Sorry, 97 of 111. Yeah, about 84, something like that.
4号准备。
84%, 85.
A bit more, yeah. Absolutely under control. And she is in lead
87.
now.
Probably 87%, yeah. Okay, Krangti Tam. 98. Nicer than her first one.
Yeah,
Good
the,
stuff.
the power position was good, but I was surprised that she pulled first her left side and right. It was uneven pull, but then in power position and catch, everything was. If we will be lucky to see the replay,
3号准备。
Oh, wow.
it was some rotation.
Yeah, very.
Uzbekistan next.
Kuo
Cool.
Hsing-chun. 98.
Yeah, so just small, smart jumps
Small jumps.
to secure the position.
She knows that she can pull away in the clean and jerk from the bronze medalist, whoever that may be. That's going to be a press
Come
out,
on.
just like the 110. But do legends get away with it? They do.
Let her go.
Let's see. I don't know if the jury will be. Yeah. Jury review.
Okay. And as we discussed, no coach today for some reason.
No.
Maybe it's a fishing season.
Yeah, fishing season.
Yeah, why not?
This production team really needs to. There we go. Not this angle, guys. Oh, there we go. That was small.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
was smaller than I thought.
It's not as bad as.
There we go. It's small.
Yeah.
It's small.
After jury's review, the previous attempt of Chinese Taipei was no lead.
Wow.
Bending and extending of the arms.
经仲裁合议，4号中华台北郭敬纯第2次试举因手臂屈伸改判为失败。
So she will
98 kilos.
have to retake this now.
Suratwadee Yodsarn.
I guess if that rules would be applied on the era when people did split jerk, men did split jerk, the competition
Oh, split
just
snatch.
yeah,
Yeah.
split snatch. Yeah, I'm sorry. The competition just could collapse.
Representing Chinese Taipei, Kuo Hsing-chun on the first block, moving in.
Okay, cool.
98公斤，4号中华台北郭敬纯第3次试举，3号准备。
We don't know how long Kuo's been training for this, but of course she competed at the Olympic Games, then she wasn't at the World Championships, so she may well have taken quite a long time off, deservedly. A good 6 months or so. 98, third attempt. That's better.
Yeah, and this weights doesn't look heavy.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah.
There's almost no change in bar speed. She
Yeah.
doesn't really seem to accelerate the bar off the hips that much, but she just pulls it fast.
Yeah. This is even at this time this weight doesn't look critical, just was minor technical issue, but she fixed it. And 98 for Taipei. Again?
Wait, didn't she get 3 whites?
But this is even better reason for jury to
I mean, yeah, I mean, I suppose there's a little bit of movement. Let's see. Oh, I don't know. This might be a bit silly.
Review, third attempt of Chinese Taipei. There's no
No.
Oh, my word.
Yeah, Kuo Hsing-chun. You can't give a little bit of credit to a 4-time Olympian, 10-time competitor at the World Championships,
Yeah.
world record holder.
My question that I just want to discuss.
Was
I
it
want to
3
see
whites,
this. I want to see this argumentation. Like, okay,
Yeah.
guys, the referee stuff is almost the same, especially the older guys. What has changed? Why everything was so good like 10 years ago, and now even just a minor fluctuation, and you are dead?
Yeah, why did people used to be able to do a little bit more?
Yeah.
What changed?
Yeah.
Why did you get stricter instead of... If anything, let's just get a little bit looser.
And I'm wondering what discussion will we have when they finally remove the press out rule.
Nigora Abdullaeva. Just too much.
Yeah.
I think that was her 3rd attempt, so she's going to be
Yes.
credited with 96,
99 kilos. Third attempt.
which means that Kuo Hsing-chun came 5th in the snatch.
Which means that she will show us her
Good clean and jerks.
mastership, yeah, in clean and jerk.
号准备。
She's a better clean and jerker anyway.
This is what Alex Tarhti's coach always said, like, you can complain, you can offend or be angry on referees, but all this will not help you if you want to win. If you want to win, you just need to go on platform and lift more than anyone else, and this must be your main goal and setup.
Well,
Thailand.
that's true. Come on then, Yodsarn. She's looked so good so far. The 97 is perfect. Oh, look at that.
And this is it.
Yeah, you know what? 100 next time. Let's see it, because that's a new personal best for her.
Yeah.
at 99 by 2 kilos.
And she looks very promising in
Looks
snatch.
great.
I'm excited to see her movement in clean and jerk, but as we know, Thailand usually very good in clean and jerk.
Yeah, 125. That's the big clean and jerk she's got. Third biggest out of everyone here.
加到100公斤。
So
Beautiful.
she's definitely
第3次试举，
she'll be in the fight for the bronze. Maybe even the silver actually. Now that she's got that 4 kilo lead over Kuo.
So now, small talk between Vietnam and North Korea. 100 kilos on the bar.
Oh yeah, very wonky again. No lift. Credited with 98.
失败。
I think it's just now Kim, two lifts, just to get some sort of lead.
杠铃重量增加
Yeah,
到
something
100
wrong with
Forward.
the pull
8号朝鲜今日起
because
第二
decent rotation and left side ahead of right.
Some sort of carbohydrate gel.
Yeah. Well,
Okay, get ready for the show. 101. Definitely a lighter day for Kim Il Gyong. She's certainly not going for the snatch record.
watch how narrow is her grip.
Mm.
I think it's a normal grip for clean for most heavyweight guys.
Wow. It's such interesting technique in many ways. Like she's not exploding. She's just so strong, almost in her upper body as well, that the turnover is. She just puts the bar above her head. It's not even as dynamic as some of the other lifters. Just so strong.
杠铃重量增加到
Something that you realize when you see these athletes in person, the North Koreans in particular, it's things like their calves and their forearms are so much bigger than the other athletes that they're competing against.
Yeah, a lot
Just
of
their general muscles.
yeah, a lot of basic strength work. Watch what they actually do in
Yeah.
training. But she doesn't look happy like most of North Korean. Yeah,
杠铃重量增加到103公斤。
and
8号朝鲜
trying to freeze her wrist, maybe some minor pain.
So maybe, yeah, this is something actually about the North Koreans. They don't use their attempt changes. They just put in what they want and then they go out. They don't change again and waste time. They don't get any extra rest. Even Ri Song-gun, when she was going for 125 and then 126, they just, well, it wouldn't have been that one. It was like a few kilos that they could have played with to give us some extra time in the clean and jerk for a world record, and they didn't do it. Just go out and lift it. Okay, 103 kilos for Kim Il Gyong. This is the weight that she opened with at the World Championships, which she won. If she wins today, it will be her 6th international win out of 9 competitions. She's taken silver medal 3 times. Wow.
Machine.
103, that gives her a 4 kilo lead over Yodsarn. from Thailand. And that's the end of the snatches. Those are the 8 women all done with this competition. Gold to North Korea, Kim Il Gyong. 98, 101, 103. Look at that. Suratwadee Yodsarn. 99 takes the silver medal.
It's a Thailand.
Thailand. Bronze to Vietnam, Quang Thi Tam, with 98. And then we have, with 96, was Nagora Abdullaeva, and with 95 in 5th place, Kuo Hsing-chun from Taipei.
I guess from the recent time, this is her lowest position ever.
Yeah.
Which is also possible and can happen. We still have clean and jerk, and knowing her skills and ability to fight, I think for Kuo everything is possible.
Well, the last time she snatched only 95 kilos was at the 2014 Asian Games in South Korea. And the last time she snatched less than that, at 94 kilos, was the World Championships in 2011.
Okay, and when
Paris.
she did this, what was her clean and jerk?
When she did the 95, same numbers, she missed 98. She clean and jerked 124.
Okay, yeah.
But when she made the 98, which arguably she did, she made 130. So 125 to 130, probably high 120s is the sort of range that we can maybe expect from Kuo. Look at that wonky pull. Wow. Pretty amazing. Okay, so we'll take a 1-minute break while these highlights roll through. Send in any questions you might have, and when Sergey and I return, we'll answer everything that comes our way.
And it will drastically will change approach to training.
Yeah.
Okay, we come back to clean and jerk. This is the
87.
second portion of 59 women's class here at Asian Championship China. And we have nice opener from Singapore lifter.
Nicole Hang, 87 kilos. We are still dealing with a few issues, but it is from the Chinese end in Jiangshan, but we will get everything completely sorted. Yeah, very smooth. Okay, so that means that it's probably going to be a nice back and forth again with Mai Al-Madani from the UAE, whose best clean and jerk was 86 and is coming out now with 88. And she's found a belt that isn't the same belt as Nicole Hang.
Probably coach texted someone
Yeah.
from the team and said, run.
Run like your life depends on it. Very nice clean.
Okay, tell me about these arms.
Yeah. They're going to say no lift.
Good lead.
I just don't even know anymore.
I'm confused.
What is happening?
I'm confused. Sorry.
I mean, I like it when they get it wrong like that, because it's what the sport needs. We just need to say okay to these lifts.
And she looked to the eyes of the coach, and coach says, be quiet.
Shh, don't say anything.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, fine. Okay. That's a good lift, but Kuo's 3 white lights got overturned. I see.
I think
That
this
makes
year
sense.
it will be 30 years that I'm in Olympic weightlifting, and After this, I'm still confused.
I still don't know what
Yeah.
counts as a good lift and what doesn't.
Yeah.
Has it been 30 years for you?
Yeah.
Wow.
I started when I was 13 and 13 and a half.
Mm.
Another change.
Like technically 13.
Second attempt, Singapore, Kuo Hsing.
杠铃重量增加到90公斤。2号，新加坡王连丽第二次试举。5号准备。
90 kilos on the bar.
The clock begins.
And second attempt for Singapore. Oh, she
That's lat spread.
Yeah, she remember that she competed in bodybuilding as well. Some posing.
90 kilos, second attempt. She snatched 75. She went 3 for 3. Yeah, that was an impressive lat spread, actually.
Easy.
I'm not even going to say anything anymore because I just don't know.
Good lead.
Okay.
成功。
I'm hesitant to say good lift or bad lift or anything because I just keep getting it wrong.
Yeah. Now we need to wait until athlete will come off the platform.
Wait for the next athlete.
Yeah.
And then we'll say good lift.
Bar is ready. 91 kilos on the bar. United
Okay, it was a good lift.
Almaden. The next.
Almadani also taking a 3 kilo jump to 91, 200 pounds.
球麦卡达尼第二次试举。2号准备。
This was the weight that I snatched at my first ever competition, so it always holds a special place in my heart. 91.
My first snatch was 52.
Does that make me better than you?
Of course. Of course.
For a moment.
Or even 50. Well. Let's
Let's
for,
wait to see.
let's wait for the jury decision.
No love.
Wait,
Why?
wait. The jury might.
Third attempt.
No, that one's going to be a no lift, unfortunately. Left elbow just needs to be a little bit faster. Now they need to be careful because this is what happened last time. Because Nicole is on 91, and Nicole's about to move, and they're going to lose their 2-minute clock. And this is what happened last time, and they didn't realize, and she timed out.
杠铃重量91公斤。5号阿联酋。
Trying so hard.
第三次试举。2号准备。
Okay, good. The change has been made.
And also, in my opinion, this idea with the numbers, it looks so awkward.
What, the writing?
No,
The-
numbers, athlete numbers on the
Oh,
thigh.
yeah.
Because I think now we had a lot of technology, nice stickers or wherever.
Something.
Yeah, and when lifter of any gender, man, woman, with the beautiful lifting suit, singlet, with all his equipment, go on the stage and this.
A bit of paper. But they still do it in track and field, don't they?
Yeah, but
I
in
mean,
track
even
and field,
sprinting, it's on the vest.
yeah, it's on the vest and it's standardized.
Mm.
Because sometimes it's just uncomfortable for lifters. Look,
What is happening? Oh,
he said that it must be visible. And they're off time. Oh my
Oh, they've timed
god.
out. They've
Oh
timed
my
out,
god. What's wrong, guys?
okay. They need. I mean, the coaches need to work. They need to have a chat with themselves. Because even if she hadn't been stopped, she wouldn't have made it in time.
Yeah.
Well, it turns out that her biggest battle today was actually not against the athlete from Singapore. It was probably the coaches and the clock.
Now they trying to solve something, some technical issues. I'm wondering why it happens in the middle of the competition.
They're on the phone talking back and forth.
Yeah.
I mean, he put in a change to 92. That's where Nicole was. Nicole's team moved it up. So, I don't think she realized.
Yeah, I think while they chatting, she must be prepared. Because if she will have a chance, she must be focused and go.
I think she's timed out, and it is now Nicole's attempt. I think they just didn't come out in time. I don't think there's anything beyond that.
And by the way, this mess affects on everyone
yeah.
now.
Yeah.
Especially who is closer to the
coming out.
opening attempt.
Yeah, it doesn't make a difference for Kim Il Gyong, but it makes a difference for Abdullaeva and these athletes.
Once again, thanks for the question about the IVF, because sooner or later IVF have to listen to people who will be given.
Oh, they're getting it back. So something happened.
Yeah. Let's go.
Okay.
Let's go.
I'd love to know what happened, because clearly a mistake was made then by the IWF instead of by the UAE.
So both time it was something with the timing.
I think in the snatch it was their fault. They just didn't see the clock. But this time it was definitely
And now it's
IWF.
fate.
Come on then, 92. Very nice, clean. Little forward though.
Drive and catch. Come on.
Oh, she's gone. The doctor is just not fast enough. The coach doesn't seem too concerned. She's up. She's walking.
Oh, yo. Guys.
Okay, well, there was a bit of a messy start here to this 59-kilo clean and jerk portion. She will be disappointed with that, but she's... Well, no, she went she was 2 for 6. 2 for 6. 70 and 88. But this has been difficult for Nicole because she's been waiting for a long time since that 90.
Yeah, coaches also need to train for the good competition time in delivery, because we can see it was a mess from both sides.
Yeah. Yeah, you have to be prepared for everything.
Plus 3 kilos for the third attempt for Singapore.
Yeah, 1 kilo under her best.
Come on.
Oh. This will be 6 for 6 if she makes it. Oh, not quite, not today.
Unfortunately.
But 75-90, it's a 5 for 6 performance. She's still clearly happy with her performance.
Yeah.
And it's very possible that that was her first international A platform. Because she was at the World Cup last year. She was not in an A session then. Or maybe she was. Maybe she in the 64s. Because she's cut down to 59. And in the 64s, it was not Olympic. She might have been, actually.
First attempt, Uzbekistan, Nigora Abdullaeva. Vietnam will be next.
Nigora Abdullaeva, is she on third position now in snatch?
No, fourth.
Fourth, yeah.
Best clean and jerk, 115.
Yeah, Vietnam is on third. Come on, Nigora.
Her last competition, she was the Asian junior silver medalist.
Yeah.
Bronze at the Junior Worlds. Bar is wonky on the platform. But that doesn't matter for her.
Wow.
Very, very powerful.
Looks some kind of style from Rebecca Ibrahima.
113 kilos, please.
1-1-2. So she's at 208.
Kuo to be followed by Abdullaeva, Uzbekistan. Next.
Yeah, very strong
重
knockout.
量增加到113公斤。1号越南广世新第一次试举，3号准备。
Kwang Thi Tam. Her best is 121. She made that at the World Championships just 5 months ago.
Easy clean. Wow.
Yeah, very nice. And that's the battle, really. I think is it's between those two and Yodsarn, yeah, and maybe Kuo, I think actually Kuo versus Yodsarn will be good because Yodsarn's got the lead in the snatch by 4 kilos. Kuo's probably the stronger clean and jerker, but maybe not anymore.
Her strength and movement in snatch was absolutely easy. Just this technical issue with the receiving position.
115 kilos.
杠铃重量增加到115公斤。
Natasja Beteob, who bombed out in the snatch, is going to continue on. Might as well.
115 kilos has been loaded on the bar. First attempt, Indonesia. Natasja Beteob, Abdullaeva, Uzbekistan. Next.
Let's go. 115 kilos on the bar. And this is opening attempt for Indonesia.
She looks very strong in the clean. Good opener, 5 kilos under her best.
Currently, Beteob.
成功。
Loaders more. 116 kilos, please. Second attempt, Uzbekistan. Nigora Abdullaeva.
杠铃重量增加到116公斤。3号乌兹别克斯坦尼葛拉阿卜杜拉耶娃第二次试举，6号准备。
Nice drive and catch.
Beteob, Indonesia.
I think she will be ready for even a little bit more than 120. Abdullaeva 116. Okay. Or they will, yeah. 116. It's 1 kilo PR attempt.
And moves her back ahead of Vietnam by 1 kilo in the total. To regain
Chief
that
coach of male team is filming her. It was nice shot.
Very athletic. No. Well, we'll see.
Majority decision, that is no lift.
失败。
No lift. Will they play a card? It doesn't look like it. Yeah, they will. Sometimes they wait because the coaches can't really see from their angle very well if it's a press out. They wait for the feedback from the athlete. Is it worth a challenge?
The challenge card will be presented to the member of the jury.
It's surprising that she doesn't point at her elbows.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
actually she does have a problem with the lockout, which might give her a
This-
little bit more freedom.
This was my thought as well. That it's
Play back on the screen.
Let's see what they think. I mean, her right elbow is straighter and then it bends. I mean,
I would
it's
count.
difficult. I would count.
I
it.
would count.
I mean, I'd count the miss from
Yeah.
Al Madani's second attempt, but I would count anything that was held overhead. Basically, that's how I would like to see it. I mean, imagine if they didn't do any of this. Just if you hold it overhead, it's a made lift. We would be done with the competition by now. It's probably been, because of that plus IWF technical error, it's probably been about 15 minutes of wasted time.
Yes.
I actually find that quite surprising. I'm pleased, but how?
Maybe president of the Uzbekistan Federation came to the jury table with a saber. Do you know him? He's a good but quite. He can look or watch you same like Simon Martirosyan. Because when he shake your hands like, hey guys, how are you? Everything's fine. It's good when he's smiling. But in general, he looks like a very tough guy.
Quick clean of the camera, which they've been using in full force this session.
Yeah. After yesterday's fails, they set a task.
Okay, Kuo Hsing-chun comes out. This is very light for Kuo, but she's returning to competition. She's got to play it safe. She has made 85% of all of her openers in competition. This is her 37th international
Wow.
meet. 120. Oh, okay, power jerk today.
Wow.
Kuo's new jerk, let's see. 120, that puts her up at 215 in the lead. But we haven't seen Yodsarn. Yodsarn must be coming out soon for Thailand. I think Kuo is going to be bronze.
Another change, 120 kilos still on the weight. This will be third attempt for Uzbekistan.
I
The
think-
IWF would red light that if they could.
Yeah. I think in jerk, in this attempt, the movement of the elbows was pretty the same like in the second attempt snatch.
Kang Titan, 121. 121. Did I miss an attempt or was she just taking an 8 kilo jump? 113, 121, yeah.
No, it's the second one.
Wow. Huge jump. This is a big move. This will put a 4 kilo lead over Kuo. She looks strong.
Hold.
Wow, that's so impressive. That little gather of the back foot forward with the bent knees. Absolutely love that.
Repeating her PR, she got solid total 219 kilos, which is absolutely best for now. Okay, keep this view. We want to see split position. Thank you. Thank you. Yes.
Great footwork.
Yeah, this is what we need.
Betiob.
DJ is promoting new Metallica's album, 72 season. Thank you for this.
I'd say about between 5 and 10% of everything that you say is a direct quote from either Metallica or AC/DC.
What about Guns N' Roses?
Guns
We
N'
spoke
Roses,
about this
this is true.
yesterday as well. I can quote Slipknot as well, but I'm not sure it will be appropriate.
No, I think not. Okay.
Come on! Unfortunately,
Well, we'll see. You never know what the jury will do.
yeah, it was 6 kilo jump to her
Yeah.
PR, probably 5. Probably too much for today.
But she got a 3 kilo personal best in the snatch and a 1 kilo personal best in the clean and jerk. 212 total. She has to be happy with that.
Yeah, it was tough. Not full extension in power position. And that's it for Uzbekistan. But only 21 years old, everything only
Only
is
gets better
starting, yeah. 122.
for Natasya Betiob. She bombed out in the snatch, but she opened up successfully with 115, so she is playing the game of clean and jerk position, maybe medal, you never know. It's a personal best. Smooth. It looked heavy in the
Yeah.
drive, it looked slow.
No love. 122 kilos. Third attack for Vietnam. Kuo Hsing-chun.
壮年重量122公斤，1号越南广式西尼第30世纪，6号准备。
122 kilos still underweight, but the athlete changed it.
Yeah, heavy.
Indonesia. Natasya Betiob. Third attack 105.
Again.
Yeah, and there's
Oh.
Yodsarn is sat there waiting, so she'll be coming out at 123 presumably, which will give her a massive lead over Kuo.
Habis-habisan ya. Kaki yang lincah dikit, lincah. Lari.
Third attempt in clean and jerk, still 122 kilos on the bar. Let's go Indonesia.
Very similar clean to the second attempt. She needs more strength in the drive. A little bit better, but not quite there. So Betiob makes 1 lift out of 6, 115 clean and jerk.
Loaders 123 kilos.
Only 1 successful lift all over this championship.
Suratwadee Yodsarn coming out next for Thailand. She took the silver medal in the snatch with 99 kilos. A reminder, she's got a 1 kilo lead over Quang Thi Tam from Vietnam and a 4 kilo lead over Kuo Hsing-chun. So if she makes this 223, She's going to have a 7 kilo lead over Kuo, which would force a 128 from Kuo just to move back ahead of her, which seems maybe unlikely if she's going to stick with the power jack, but we will see. 123, first attempt. 2 kilos below her best.
Wow.
Watch out, watch out, let it go, let it go. Okay, let's take a moment, gather, calm, go again. The whole thing was just a little bit. Things were not quite as smooth as you'd hope, even in the stand. Look at the right leg, it comes out so wide.
Yeah, this happens often with the tall lifters with the long femurs.
Whoa. Yeah.
Yeah, difficult to stabilize. As soon as you lost balance, it's starting to collapse, but bear.
Bear.
Yeah.
Just, yeah, I hope she can make this. She's had such a good day in the snatch. She deserves a good medal in the total here. Kim Il Gyong, has she lifted anything yet?
Supposed
She
to.
must have done.
Yeah, supposed to. North Korea use super strange type of thumb tape. It's always with a very strange form to me, and I never had the chance to look how it looks in details.
Yeah. Okay. Kuo taking a rest in the back room because she knows she's going to come out for a heavier lift. She doesn't need to sit and wait in the tunnel. Here comes Yodsarn, second attempt.
Yeah, she need this because
This lift probably gives her a medal in the total. Probably comes down to this. Could even be a silver. That's
Wow.
better clean. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Good lifting. Yodsarn, Thailand, 99-123.
yeah, so most likely
Oh.
this is medal position
Yeah.
in total.
222 total. 3 kilos over Kwang. 7 kilos over Kuo.
Loaders, we will change. Please come back. 124 kilos, please. 1 more kilo.
Nice.
Third attempt, 124 kilos. Vietnam, 1 Kita.
杠铃重量增加到124公斤。1号越南
So now we need to see North Korea opening, and then everyone will. Actually, for most it doesn't matter.
So interesting attempt here, 124, because this equals Yodsarn's total. So this equals the lead on her final attempt. 1 more kilo would move her ahead. But I think she's just trying to maybe get out of reach of Kuo. Such a good clean. Wow.
How it's even possible? Oh my god.
Oh, I'd love to see a side angle, complete from the side.
Yeah.
Let's just see, did that bar. She might have stepped too far forward in the recovery and just felt it.
杠铃重量增加到
The worst one of those, though, do you remember Kinush Rostami 2015?
Yeah. Legendary.
Oh. Perfect. Oh, yeah, she stepped too fast.
Yeah.
All the coaches.
Ability to keep the balance and stand as long as needed in split, has same importance as ability to sit in snatch and stabilize the bar. Okay, Kuo. Plus 5.
125. This is to move ahead of Quang Thi Tam, who we just saw from Vietnam. This will secure bronze. Power. Squat jerk.
No lift.
失败。
We will see. Strength is it's very rarely the issue. Sometimes I've noticed with Kuo, and it happened in the snatch, that if she misses, she just needs like 90 seconds rest.
7号泰国
And then she has the feel for what she needs to do, and then she comes out and makes it.
4号准备。
So let's give her a few seconds. I think she'll come out and give that another go.
In my opinion, she has like 100% split position overhead catch, not enough for good and deep
Squat jerk.
squat
yeah,
jerk,
Yeah.
because she holds it straight vertically with no internal or external rotation.
Yeah, she needs almost to be a little
Yeah.
bit more over,
Lean
more
forward,
tilted, bar further back. Get it locked in.
and this is not her technique. That's why the only chance for her to save the lift is to catch higher.
Did someone steal her clock as well? 30 seconds on the bar, on the timer, 25. I wonder if... I don't think she had 2 minutes there.
Come on, Kuo. Come on, legend.
This would be legendary. She made 130 at the Olympics. Good clean. Wow. That's the one.
Huge
Round of
respect.
applause from both me and Sergey there.
This is
Never bet against a legend. 125, 220. That solidifies the bronze medal to Kuo Hsing-chun. Wow.
this was spectacular.
And she bumps Vietnam's Quang Thi Tam out of the medals.
杠铃重量。
Well, Quang still gets a bronze in the snatch.
7号，泰国苏拉瓦迪玉赞第3
So
8号准备。
Yodsarn, I suppose, will go for 126 just to get a silver in the clean and jerk. And then Kim will come out, and it will be devastation.
$126 for Thailand.
Wow. More speed and energy than the others. Bam.
Like a boss.
Yeah, and it's a 1 kilo personal best. A huge 3 kilo personal best in the total. 225 kilos. She's had a perfect day. I mean, 1 miss in her opening clean and jerk, but 5 for 6.
Yeah, 5
silver
for
medal.
6. It's
New PRs and everything.
Kim Il Gyong, Democratic People's Republic of Korea.
杠铃重
Great
量
lockout.
增加到127公斤。
No one in the IWF could even dare to try and give that a red light.
she didn't.
They were looking for a way.
She
They
didn't
see
leave
one.
any chances to IVF. Yeah,
That's
warm
nice.
congratulations. Hello, and congrats.
Yeah. From a younger athlete, Yodsarn, she's 21, to 31-year-old Kuo Hsing-chun. But here comes the world record holder. Her world record is 141 kilos. She did that in Manama, Bahrain, the World Championships last year. And now she opens up for the gold medal with 127 kilos. And she's a power jerker. Oh,
Fake plates.
oh gosh. Okay, so 230. And she has won all 3 golds. 2 attempts remain.
Second attempt.
Now, Sergey, they wouldn't jump straight to 142, would they?
重量增加到128
But you know the name of this country.
No. I think they'll have to do. They'll go something. I mean, they might not even get there. That's a long way away. 15 kilos. If we see 135 or more, she's got like a little smile on her face though. Like a sneaky, like, I think everybody's going to get a kick out of what I'm about to do.
Let's see.
Wait,
32.
that's not enough.
Second attempt, Democratic People's Republic of Korea.
Not even sticking around. Quo's just gone.
Production team, if you can hear us, we would see repeats of heavy lifts.
Yeah. Let's see that 127 jerk again.
132 kilos to the bar. The clock resumes for Kim Il Gyong. Second attempt.
야, 챔피언 물좀 살리자. 망치시려고 하고.
And on the left there, Park Myung-jin. Is that his name? I think
Yeah.
so. Yeah, he is one of the only North Koreans to have never set a world record
Yet.
yet. New 60 kilo category will be good for him. Okay, Kim Il Gyong, second attempt, 132. This will be a 235 total.
132 kilos. Kim Il Gyong. Democratic People's Republic of Korea. Second attempt.
Interestingly, though, it shows the level of how strong things were at the Olympics, that this would have equaled the bronze medal total.
Yeah. Solid competition level.
Yeah, from Kuo. A little tough in the stand. Oh, that's one of the craziest jerks you'll ever see.
No feet, no jump. One crazy drive and tight catch.
It's possible, you know, because at the World Championships she went from, she did 130, 134, 141. She took a 4, then a 7. But I don't know if she can take a 5 and then a 10. She needed a 10 kilo jump.
And she's like, coach, just let me go. And chief coach like, world record? Yes, world record. Are you sure world record? Okay, world record. No problem. As you wish.
She's like, do I have to do this again today? I already have the world record.
Please let me go.
No one can beat it. There's no other competition.
Okay, world
before.
record.
Straight away. Let's see. Keep the camera on it. Keep the camera.
Show us. Show.
142. He just said it. 10 kilos.
The difference between second and the third attempt, 10 kilos net.
I don't.
140
Oh, well, she might do it.
if it's successful.
This will equal the 142 that Kuo Hsing-chun hit in the lighter 58 kilo class in 2017. But it will be a new world record in this category.
By the way, they were freezing her wrist with the chloretil, which is actually American medication that you can buy only for prescription. The question, how?
Really?
Yeah.
How do they get it?
How they get it?
What's it called?
Chloretil.
Chloretil. Interesting.
It's freezes. It's freezing like it should freeze.
Yeah.
You feel nothing.
Okay, so she took a 5 kilo jump to 132, and then defying all weightlifting mathematics, she took a 10 kilo jump now from second to third attempt to 142 for a new world record attempt. If she makes this, it will be a 245 kilo total. 4 kilos over the gold medal total from the Olympic Games. New personal best and world record. It's going to come down to the clean.
Okay.
Oh, the coaches aren't going to be happy about that one.
Until
But
he
an
will
easy
step
gold.
down from the platform, all relatives will be executed.
So 142 is a no-go, but Kim Il Gyong will still be written into the annals of weightlifting history. The weight categories change, and she owns all world records: 111, 141, 249. Gold medal in the women's 59s to Kim Il Gyong. Gold, gold, gold. 103, 132, 235. Silver to Yodsarn Suratwadee, who also got silver, silver, silver. 99, 126, 225. Bronze in total to Kuo Hsing-chun. 95 snatch, which was 5th. 125 clean and jerk is a bronze, and 220 total is a bronze. And then Quang Thi Tam from Vietnam, 98 kilo snatch, bronze. 121, 219, 4th place.
So happy about Kuo.
Yeah. We then have Nigora Abdullaeva in 5th place. 6th, I believe. Yeah, Nicole Heng, Singapore, 7th. Maya Al-Madani, UAE. And then, of course, Natasha Patel from Indonesia. Bombed out in the snatch, but she made a 115 clean and jerk. There you can see the clean and jerks. Again, a pretty big spread in the lifting there. But a very exciting session, and we have 2 more sessions to come today. The next is the women's 64s, our largest session so far. We have 11 athletes competing. We see the return of the Philippine Elrin Ando. We have from China Li Shuang. It's going to be a fun one. And then after that, of course, a lot of people will be tuning in to see Rahmat Owen Abdullah from Indonesia, the world record holder in the clean and jerk, competing in the men's 73s. That's going to be it from me and Sergey, and we'll see you all in 90 minutes for the women's 64s.